The inevitable Real Madrid scored two late goals against Bayern Munich to come from behind and somehow managed to get through to another Champions League final, despite looking down and out. The mere mention of the name Real Madrid evokes fear in all opponents, with images of breathtaking goals, legendary players, and a never-say-die mentality, even when the odds are hugely against them. No club commands more respect than the Giants of Madrid. With all of this, and this is before they sign the best player in the world. What separates Real from other teams is their ability to produce magic in the most pressure-filled moments. Madrid are simply the king of comebacks at the moment. It's impossible to keep track of just how many times they've done it. Commenting on this, former Barcelona coach Ernesto Valverde, now in charge at Athletic Club, said, "The moment when you think you're closest to beating Real Madrid is the moment you're closest to losing to them. It always seems to work like magic. Just when Real look like they might lose a game or be eliminated from a tournament, they magically find a way to win." The Spanish sports daily Marca declared, "The kings of Europe are wizards." Their most recent wizarding act was against Bayern Munich in the second leg of the 2023-24 Champions League semi-final. Real Madrid produced a spectacular comeback against Bayern Munich, reaching the 2024 Champions League final in the process, when Joselu struck twice in the dying minutes, earning Madrid a 2-1 win to progress 4-3 on aggregate, and will face Borussia Dortmund in the 2024 Champions League final. Real Madrid's coach also alluded to the wizardry after the Bayern Munich comeback. "It's something magical, there's no explanation," said Madrid head coach Carlo Ancelotti. With the level of their squad, the ability of their players, the great exploits of their youngsters, and the experience of their senior players, they are without a doubt the favourites to win the competition, maybe even the next 5 years of the competition, although more on that soon. Los Blancos dominated European football from 2013 to 2018, winning 4 out of 5 Champions Leagues in this period, with the likes of Sergio Ramos, Iker Casillas, Cristiano Ronaldo, Luka Modric and Toni Kroos bringing countless other trophies to Madrid's trophy cabinet as well. In the early 2010s, Madrid built a team around a goal-scoring specialist, one of the greatest footballers of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7's career has been marked by numerous significant goals that have defined his legacy as one of football's greatest players. And throughout this, Ronaldo wasn't working alone. He was alongside world-class players like Bale and Benzema, with whom he created one of the best attacking trios in football history, the BBC. The Ronaldo era, of course, came to an end after Ronaldo left the team in 2018, but this didn't put an end to the remontadas. If it did anything, it increased them. After Ronaldo left in 2018, other players who played with him also left one after another, and this paved the way for the new generation. The only players remaining at Madrid from the Ronaldo era are Modric and Kroos, who themselves will soon have to retire or move away from top-flight European football. This is why this season's La Liga triumph and Champions League final are so impressive, that after losing so many of the world's best players in the last few years, Madrid have still always been there or thereabouts in regards to silverware. During this sort of transition phase, they have and have always had a knack of signing the best players, and these players tend to thrive in Madrid and eventually become successful. Recent names that come to mind are Courtois for Casillas, Rudiger for Ramos, Bellingham, the new midfield general. Vinicius Jr. continues terrorising fullbacks. The team has been successfully invigorated and will remain a force in world football for many years to come. The new era consists of great youngsters. Madrid has assembled a team of the best youngsters in Europe. Bellingham, Vinicius, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Rodrigo and Gula all being on one team should be criminal. These are players who've shown the world that they're capable of being some of the best players football has ever seen. And with all of this, there is of course one name we haven't yet mentioned: Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is the future and the present. He's a fantastic player, very fast, and he will be the future. Cristiano Ronaldo himself has said. Real Madrid are the favourites to sign the current best player in the world, Mbappe, who earlier this year announced that he will no longer be playing for PSG. The Frenchman has been on Madrid's radar for years now, but the transfer for just one reason or another never happened. Madrid's unending pursuit of Kylian goes a long way, and so does Mbappe's love for the club. At just 14 years old, the Spanish giants invited Mbappe to Valdebebas to train with their under-12 side. There he met and snapped with his idol Cristiano Ronaldo and received a shirt from Zidane. Then in the summer of 2017, when Mbappe was in Monaco, Madrid came a-knocking once again. This was after Mbappe's sensational season in League One, where he scored 15 goals and provided 8 assists. Mbappe was close to joining Madrid, and it was reported then that the two clubs had agreed in principle for the transfer of Mbappe in a deal worth €160 million plus a further 20 million in objectives. Monaco later denied these reports. However, Madrid was still optimistic about Mbappe's signing. Zidane, then coach of Madrid, commented, "Anything can happen between now and the 31st of August. PSG saw that the deal wasn't done and hijacked him from Real Madrid." In 2019, former Monaco vice president Vadim Vassiliev, in an interview, gave reasons why Mbappe was sold to PSG and not Madrid. He told me, "Vadim, I think it's too early. I'm Parisian. I do not want to leave my country like that. I want to become a great player here first." The French Titans splashed €180 million and hijacked Madrid's deal, with Kylian's dad playing a crucial role in the transfer. Mbappe was reportedly set to earn €7 million per season at Madrid, while PSG offered him 15 million. Just hours before the transfer deadline in August of 2017, Mbappe joined PSG on loan from Monaco, including a buy option that would keep the player at the Parc des Princes till June 30th, 2022. Mbappe, explaining the reason for the Madrid snub during his presentation, said, "I felt that at PSG I would have more opportunities to play than at Real Madrid." In 2021, with 1 year left on his contract, Madrid came knocking once again. However, PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi made it very clear that he was not going to let Mbappe leave, despite the Frenchman entering the last year of his contract. "I will be clear," the president told L'Equipe. "Mbappe is going to stay in Paris. We will never sell him, and he will never leave on a free." But this didn't stop the rumours of the imminent transfer to Madrid swirling. The French president, Emmanuel Macron, had to intervene. "PSG is a great club that has known how to develop him, and it is important that he stays at PSG for the club and the French league," Macron stated. In fact, in 2021, there was an agreement between Mbappe and Real Madrid, and he did want to go, but PSG wouldn't allow it. "I had told the club at the end of July that I wanted to go. My position was clear. I said I wanted to go, and I said it quite early. But I respect those at the club and also told them, if you don't want me to go, then I will stay," Mbappe stated. So in 2022, Mbappe renewed his contract with PSG, extending it by a further 2 years. Later in 2022, Mbappe informed PSG in writing that he would not renew his contract and that he would not remain at the club beyond 2024. In February 2024, Mbappe once again reminded PSG of his intentions to leave the French team when his contract ends. Although he did not state where he was going, well, everyone agrees he's just definitely on his way to Real Madrid. Scarily, just think how well of a season Madrid have had, and this is before they sign the best player in the world. When Mbappe is added to the class of players Madrid have, we can safely say that the remontadas and title dominance are not ending anytime soon. This is taking into account the fact that the majority of these players are youngsters who are capable of playing for Madrid for the next 10 years. We can't help but wonder how many trophies they will get in 10 years. Maybe they need a bigger trophy cabinet. The squad they will have is immense. Tchouameni, Camavinga, Rodrigo, Rudiger, Mbappe, Bellingham, Vini Jr., Gerla, Valverde, Militao. I mean, not bad, eh? So how dominant do you envision Real Madrid becoming in the next 5 to 10 years after the signing of Jude Bellingham last year and now Kylian Mbappe?